All right, so we want to go over a couple things to help you ladies learn how to promote the new program coming out, Country Heat. I believe it's scheduled to come out on the 27th. Is that right, Whitney? Is that
Yeah,
what you heard as well?
for challenge packs, and then the 28th is the base kits.
So the challenge packs are going to be 140, and I'm assuming that's an introductory rate. I wouldn't be surprised if they go up to 160. So of course that's going to include the portion control containers. It's going to include the program itself. It's going to include the month supply of Shakeology. It's going to include the 30-day subscription to Beachbody Club. And I encourage anyone, hi Jessica.
Hey.
Yay! I encourage anyone who is talking about selling a challenge pack to someone to tell them all of those things that come in a challenge pack. Don't just say it's your program and your Shakeology, and do not gloss over that 30-day Beachbody Club trial either, because that's awesome. Tell them about the Beachbody Meal Planner. If you haven't used it, use it. Go and check it out so you can see it for yourself and speak from experience. And of course, Beachbody On Demand. I mean, that speaks for itself right there. So that's all what's going to be in the challenge pack. Now, if you're curious as to what the program itself is going to consist of, I am going to share my screen so that I'm going to show you where you can find that information. And you may already know this, and that's all right. So when you are in your back office, you're going to go over to this tab here, Sales and Marketing, and down to Product Toolkits. They've revamped this in the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. And I really like the format now where everything is right there. And there you go, Country Heat. There's not a ton of information up there yet, but you've still got your product training guide, you've got your talking points, and your frequently asked questions. I'm sure by the time they release the program or shortly thereafter, they will be including the challenge group guide, as well as probably like some banners and sample posts and things like that that they include with some of the other programs. But if we look at the product training guide, you will see a picture where I swear she looks blonde right there, which is weird to me. But you can find a ton of info right here. What makes it effective? These are all things that you can use when you're talking with potential customers. And who to target, why this program is going to be effective. This is what comes in it. This is good information. They're going to get, let me scroll back up there a little bit. So they get 3 DVDs. When they order from you, they get a 4th DVD, which that's always something to bring up to. You know, if you order through me, you always get a free bonus DVD. And then they get, of course, the portion control containers. So lots of great information here. The base kit is going to be 60. The challenge pack, like I said, is going to be 140, at least in the beginning. So base kit, here's what we get. 6 workouts on 3 DVDs, the 7 portion control containers, and then, of course, that bonus DVD if they order through you. The eating plan, the quick start guide, the 30-day calendar. So that's a lot of stuff to talk about, you know. And that's one thing that I always do when I'm talking to someone and they're asking me about what comes with it. I tell them everything that comes with it. I include all of this information when I'm talking to them about it. Make it, you want to maximize the value and you want to minimize the investment when you're talking to people. Let me shut the door really quick. So those are your talking points. Isn't that the tab I just did? Computer is being almost slow. And then you've got, I'm sorry, that was the product training guide. And then you've also got the talking points, which isn't quite as glamorous as the product training guide. But again, it's just going to give you some great at-a-glance information. Same with the frequently asked questions. So please look through this stuff. Get to know the program so that you are telling people what they need to know. And then what I have found and what Whitney has found to be extremely successful in promoting a new program is hosting an event. Now, Whitney has already set up an event, so I'm going to turn this over to her, so she's going to show you what her event is like, and then since I haven't set up my event yet, I'm going to set one up. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm going to set one up from scratch. So,
Amy, why don't you do yours first?
Okay.
And then I can go, once, that way they can see how it's set up, and then I can go through and show them kind of like what I've added and stuff.
So I literally have done nothing for this, and that was intentional. Like I wanted to start literally from scratch. So the first thing I need to do before I start creating the event is I'm going to have a photo to add to the event. So I get all of my photos from Google. So I'm just going to Google country heat and see what I get. I'm just going to try to find a cool image that looks fun, that's going to want people. I like this right here, coming summer.
That's what I use.
Fire up the fun and dance off the pounds. That's awesome. So I'm going to save that image. And I'm going to create a new country heat folder where I can store all of my country heat images. I'll name this one banner. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to here to Facebook and scroll up to the top of my news feed and go to events. And I'm going to create an event. All right. I do not want to create a private event. That's the first thing. And the very first time I created an event, I didn't check this box. This is going to be a public event. The host is going to be me. This is going to be on my personal site, and I'm going to upload that photo that I just saved. So where's my country heat file? Right there. See how that looks in there. Please choose an image that is, all right, well, that ain't going to work. Back to the drawing board. I'm surprised that's not big enough.
I hate it. That's what I used.
And it worked for you?
Mm-hmm.
What the shit, man? Let's find one.
Those banners have to be a certain size. It's that aggravating thing.
I really liked how it said, like, you know, dance off the pounds or whatever. That was cool. I wonder why that wouldn't work. I'm not going to go into.
I say you really don't have to add one. They'll see the one on, on mine, and then.
Yeah, I don't want to waste time doing this. I'll just pull this one up really quick.
Pretty sure you just put county.
Yeah, I did. It's much smaller than country heat. All right, so we'll just use that. And then my event name is going to be, what should it be? Should it be something catchy, or should it just be country heat? How about
I always do test group, or
I'm gonna do feel the burn with country heat. I can always change it. Long event names may not fully appear in some places, such as mobile phones. Kind of like the test group idea. Okay, location, your home. If the program comes out on the 27th, I'd like to give myself a good couple of weeks to promote it.
They only do them for 2 weeks now. That's new. So it's only going to let you go 2 weeks out from today.
Oh, good information. I didn't know that. And today is the 18th, so I can only go up to the 1st. So Monday the 1st it is.
Yep.
So we're going to end this on, God, August is 2 weeks away. That sucks.
It's crazy.
So my event is created. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a post about why country heat is so amazing. This is something I'm going to actually put some thought into. And again, it's something that can be changed. But earlier today, I put out a post on my fitness page about country heat. So I am just going to copy and paste a little bit of this over there. And then I'm going to just go back. To my events, hosting, country heat. And before I invite anybody to it, I'm going to make sure that I've got something in here to invite people to. Don't invite people to an empty page, an empty event, an empty anything. You're going to get there and be like, what the hell? And they're going to leave. So if you have no desire to lift weights, do burpees, push-ups, sit-ups, or squats, but you'd still like a great workout that burns a ton of calories, and this workout is for you. Dance along to the top country hits while having fun, burning calories, and saying see at a pounds and inches. I'm just going to leave that for now. Now, I'm going to go back over to Google. People like to see results. Let's see, because it is new, do we have some cool before and afters to share with people? We sure do. So I'm going to grab a couple of these and I'm going to save them to my Country Heat. So I'm going to do this for a few images. I'm going to find some good before and images, and then I'm going to load them on this page. Then I'm going to start inviting. Is 200 the cap now, Whit? You're muted.
I think so.
Okay. Right. So you invite right over here, the little drop-down button that says invite, and you can choose your friends. And then you're just going to start inviting. And I would say invite smart, because you can only invite 200 people. Invite the people that you think would be interested in a program like this. And then what I recommend, I have not had a lot of luck with just directly messaging every one of those people. Instead, I wait to see who actually clicks that they're going or interested, and I privately message those people. And then if anybody likes or comments on my post, I immediately reach out to them as well. I recommend that you have some paper or some sort of a spreadsheet on hand to keep track of the people you're having conversations with. I will be sharing the before and after photos. I'll definitely share a photo of like what comes in the challenge pack. Again, like I'll go back over to the product training guide. It had that great image that I really liked of what comes with it. This right here, can I save that image? That's a great image. I don't think I can. I'll try to find an image like that to share. I can probably find that on Google or somewhere else. That's a good one to show. This is, again, showing everything that comes with it, telling everyone what's going to come with it. And then, of course, the key then is to follow up with those people that are showing interest. And then sharing the event. So you can, you can share the event this way, but I prefer to just go up here, highlight it, and copy the link, and then go over to my page and, like share it on my page, share it on my fitness page, and just, copy and paste the event there and tell people to check it out and whatnot. I'm not actually going to do that right now because there's nothing to invite people to check out. Why can't I delete this post? Oh, there we go. Oh, great. So, all right, so that is how you set up an event. Does anyone have any questions? Someone's TV is really loud in the background.
I know, I hear it.
I'm gonna turn off screen share.
Amy, why don't you mute lines for now, and then we'll unmute.
Okay, so everyone is allowed to unmute themselves should you have a question, but someone's TV background noise was really loud and a little graphic. So show of hands if anybody right now has a question about setting up an event, how to talk to people, any questions at all. You feel pretty confident with this? Okay, the only other thing I was going to say before we look at the event that Whitney's already put together is that, posting about Country Heat, aside from an event, just letting people know about it. Like today's the sneak peek. There's still a sneak peek going on. If you haven't done it, it's on Beachbody On Demand. If you haven't already done it and you're interested in doing it, then do it and throw a video up of yourself or, a picture of yourself, but talk about it. People don't know this program is coming yet. And they're going to want to do this program. I mean, country music is huge. I actually, I'm definitely in the minority here when I say that I don't like country music, and I'm not excited about this program. I'm really not. And I'm going to be honest about that to a point. I will be honest with my audience that I'm not a country music fan. I will not be honest with my audience that I'm not excited about this program. I'm definitely going to act like I'm super pumped and excited to do this program, despite the fact that I don't like country music, but I do love to dance, and I do love to take a break from burpees and just, 21 Day Fix Extreme, which I'm doing right now. And
the thing is too is I saw something that Carl posted the other day and it blew my freaking mind and about Country Heat. Right now, we are $1 billion a year company. With Country Heat being launched, they are expecting us to be a $5 billion a year company.
That's huge. I saw that too, and it blew my mind too.
So this is going to be like a game changer, not only, for us coaches, but for the whole company.
So people are going to be buying this program hand over fist.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they're buying it from you. Get your commission. Like, you deserve that money. Beachbody's getting that money regardless. You're going to determine whether or not you get a cut of it. So we just want to provide you with some tools on how to hopefully get your hands on some of that $4 billion increase in revenue that Beachbody is expecting due to Country Heat. Because I know I want some of it. And this summer's been tough for Whitney and I. Like, it's been a tough summer. Last summer, it was just easier to find people who are ready to work on their health and fitness. This summer, it's a lot of people who just want to keep putting us off. So I am, for that reason alone, really excited to promote the hell out of this program and see some sales really turn around next month. So with that, Whitney, why don't you go ahead and take it and show us the event that you've already created?
Okay. Well, I see Brandy. Did you have a question? I see you unmuted. Well, we've got two Brandys on here. So Silver, did you have a question?
I was going to say, around here, girl, that country thing.
No. So we live very close to each other, and we're planning on meeting soon, and I'm excited about that. But you can hear in her accent that she is a Southerner, so I think she's going to do really well with the release of this program.
We can do it, girl.
Alrighty, so I'm going to screen share then. It does let me, right? I thought it did last time. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let me.
I wonder if there's anything I can do about that. Let me see if I can use an admin or something. Here. Now you should be able to.
I still don't see the button.
I changed you to the host.
Why am I not seeing that?
Well, how about this then?
Yeah, I don't have the option. So.
No big deal. Why don't, when we get off the call then, because this call doesn't need to take a long time, why don't you just put the link to your event in the Team Commit to Fit page, and we can all just go and look at her event that way. And then also, I was hoping that maybe you could show everyone an example of some of the messages you've been sending out to those who have expressed interest, if you've already started reaching out to people.
No, I haven't. I was going to give them, I just created it a couple days ago and really started posting. So I was going to give it till the middle of this week before I sent something. But it's going to be something along the lines of what we have in our group for size, what we sent for that. So I'm kind of just going to rework the message into.
When you do, throw it in the group, and I'll do the same thing when I start, sending out messages to those who are expressing interest. I'm more than happy to share some of the scripts, and things like that with you ladies, and then right back at you if you're finding.
I have a share screen option now if you want to see.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It just popped up.
By all means.
Oh, that's funny. See, you need to put something like this on your computer too. Motivation every single day.
That's really nice. That's beautiful.
Thank you. All right. This is my event. So in my details, I just put get ready to turn up the heat, blah, blah, blah. Country lovers, it's time to dance the pounds away. So you just want to get something that's eye-catching, like Amy said, when you're creating it. My event is going from the 15th to the 29th because now they used to let you go out to a certain date, and for some reason when I created this one, it only gave me 2 weeks. So that's definitely something new. But you can see the photo in here. Another thing that's new is when you go into your event, they don't show you the posts. They just show you recent posts. So you have to click on discussion now.
Huh.
And I'm going to go down and kind of show what I've shared. I haven't shared a lot because I just did it, and then I was, giving myself the weekend off, so I didn't do anything. But like right here, I started talking about the sneak peek because we had the sneak peek coming up Monday. So that was my absolute first post. I did a video on what exactly is Country Heat. So it explains the program, and it's Autumn talking about it and some other people in there. So it's always good to do something like that too, where people can watch the video and kind of see, you know, what they're getting into. I already have people, you know, commenting in here, but I've just been finding a lot of the posts like on the Country Heat Facebook page too. Like you can find some cool pictures on there to share. I did a poll in here asking who loves country music. Kind of gives me an idea of who to talk to. So I did that. And then it was just mainly about the sneak peek. I wanted to get people into the sneak peek. And then tonight I kind of did something a little different that I've not done in my events before. And I went kind of into what a challenge group did for me when I joined and what it's done for me, and shared my transformation photo. So I do suggest that, I mean, that got quite a bit of likes and I just posted it an hour ago. So I would kind of throw something like that in there too. And if you don't have your own transformation, then use, you know, photos of somebody else's, like from Country Heat. But because I do want to post some of those too, like the people who have actually done it. But that's all I've done so far. And it's just once you know, get your posts in there, it's going to build up and it catch traction.
So not only. I wanted to add too that I think that it's okay if I speak for you on this. I know that I'm speaking obviously for myself, but you know, check out our events, and if you like a post, copy and paste it into your own event.
Yep.
Take it. I'm never a fan of reinventing the wheel. Feel free to take our posts and use them for your own.
And like show yourself doing it too. That's why it's so important for you to try the sneak peek today. And if you haven't done it yet, get on there and do it. Like you need to show people that you are doing this too. So I did I don't know if you guys saw my video today, but I did a little snippet with Gracelyn, and it just shows, you know, me in there doing the program and kind of gives them an idea of a part of the program. So if you can do that, or even just take a fake picture and frickin' say you did it today or something, you know, anything to get traction.
Amen. I love it.
So that's
really good, Whitney. I'm probably going to steal a couple of these posts from you myself because those really look fantastic. And the Country Heat Facebook group, find that for us really quick. I'd like to see that.
Oh, not up there. Hang on. You have a lot of good photos.
That's awesome.
Videos. Like that was one I was going to share tomorrow.
I like that image right there.
Yeah. And I like this one with Cupcake. Did you notice that's Cupcake?
Hell yeah, I noticed that was Cupcake. I never don't notice Cupcake.
I know. There's just so many, you know, they got a lot of good photos in here and recipes. The more progress photos. So this is kind of like how you want to set your event up, like how they've set their page up basically. Just showing different stuff.
I got to go like that page immediately. That's awesome.
I'll actually put it into our team.
Yes, good idea.
There's Nicole doing it. Sorry, I just got excited.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Very helpful stuff. All right. Has anyone else tried it?
Crystal's shaking her head no. Are you going to try it, Crystal? I'm excited to see your video. Crystal, she did really good with size and liked size, so I think she'll like.
Jess, are you going to, not necessarily tonight, but is this a program you're going to do? Because I know, because you are awesome at size. If you're speaking, you're muted.
Muted.
Can you unmute yourself?
I remember being in our size group, and she was like, I was like, damn.
Good. Like, we don't put up our videos and look ridiculous, and then Jess would be like throwing down, and I'd be like, damn, she's good.
She really was. Like, wait till you do the hip hop today. That's one that I really think you. That hip hop is a
All right. Well, Jess, I think you missed earlier when we were saying before we started recording, you weren't on yet, but we're saying that Summit is up in 2 weeks, and we were asking if anyone is planning on going next year. Last year, advance tickets went on sale during Summit. So they went fast. I think they were $125. And then after that, the tickets went up to $150. But we are encouraging everyone, whether or not you're sure you can go next year, get a ticket. Even if you change your mind, they will refund you. So get a ticket. Obviously, Whitney and I are going to keep you ladies updated on when the Summit tickets will go on sale. They will sell out quickly. And when that happens, you get your butt on that wait list immediately. But I really, really want to see you guys at Summit next year. I am so excited for Summit this year, and I want to see some more of your faces there next year. So we will keep you abreast of what's going on with ticket sales. But I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that they will be on sale before the end of this month, I would imagine, as they were last year. So,
yeah, probably like our last day or the day before.
Right when we're good and broke.
Yeah. After we've spent all our money at the core, which is
what I did last year. I dropped like hundreds at the core, and then I'm like, wait, now I gotta buy a ticket for next year, like right now. Can I return some of this?
And you can't return at the core, so
no, you may not.
You're screwed. We still made it happen.
Do you guys have any other questions?
Do we know where Summit is going to be next year?
Nashville. They signed a 3-year contract, and this is only the 2nd year, so it will for sure be in Nashville next year too.
Very cool.
And then the talk after that is Dallas. Is that what they were talking about?
I haven't heard.
Dallas, I think, is what I heard.
That'd be cool. I'll have to fly to Dallas.
Yeah, I ain't driving there.
Just for shits and grins, I'm going to stop recording. Hang on.